The Tesla Cybertruck was supposed to be a revolution on wheels, a bold step into the future of automotive engineering. With its futuristic design, unbreakable exoskeleton, and promises of unparalleled durability, Elon Musk claimed it would redefine what a pickup truck could be. Musk boasted about its bulletproof armor, shatterproof glass, and a range so powerful it would make gas-powered trucks obsolete. He called it a game changer, a truck built for the apocalypse, something straight out of a sci-fi movie. And people believed him. Over 2 million customers rushed to reserve their Cybertruck, convinced that they were investing in the most innovative vehicle of the century. The hype was unstoppable. Headlines praised its bold design, fans defended its bizarre look, and Tesla promised a machine that would outperform everything else on the road. But there was just one problem. The Cybertruck Tesla actually delivered. It was nothing short of a nightmare. And it all started with a single, unforgettable moment. From the moment the Cybertruck was unveiled, something felt off. At first glance, it looked more like a low-poly video game render than an actual vehicle. Sharp, jagged edges, a flat, blocky frame, and a design that seemed more suited for a sci-fi movie prop than a real-world truck. But this wasn't just a visual oddity. The flaws ran much deeper. One of Tesla's boldest claims was that the Cybertruck would feature an exoskeleton body, a design that would supposedly make it stronger, lighter, and more durable than traditional trucks. Instead of a separate frame and panels, the entire vehicle was supposed to be one solid structure, making it nearly indestructible. Sounds revolutionary, right? Except, it didn't happen. When Tesla engineers couldn't make the exoskeleton work, they quietly scrapped the idea and went back to a conventional unibody design. A core part of the truck's identity, one of the things that justified its entire existence, was abandoned without a word. But that was just the beginning. Remember when Musk promised that the Cybertruck was bulletproof? He even had a Tesla executive hit it with a sledgehammer during the live reveal to prove its strength. And then came the now infamous moment, the shatterproof windows test. Musk confidently asked an engineer to throw a steel ball at the window. After all, this was supposed to be the most durable glass ever put on a vehicle. Instead, crack. The window shattered instantly. The audience gasped. Musk laughed nervously. Maybe that was a little too hard, he joked. So they tried again on another window. Another shattered window. Live, on stage, in front of the world. Musk stood there in disbelief. This was supposed to be Tesla's strongest, most rugged vehicle ever, and it couldn't even survive a steel ball to the glass. But wait, it gets worse. Musk had promised that the Cybertruck's stainless steel body was practically indestructible. But when real-world owners put that claim to the test, they found out something shocking. Yes, the stainless steel doesn't easily scratch, but it dents horribly. The moment anything heavier than a bug hits it, the panel warps like cheap aluminum, and because it's a solid metal panel, fixing a single dent requires replacing the entire section of the truck. A vehicle designed to be tough turned out to be one of the most fragile trucks ever made. From the very first test drives, major design flaws became impossible to ignore. Let's start with the windshield wiper, a tiny but telling detail. Tesla originally patented a high-tech laser wiper system and an electromagnetic blade that would effortlessly clear rain and debris. The Cybertruck's headlights are blinding, literally. Instead of focusing on the road, the lights beam upward directly into the eyes of oncoming drivers. It's so bad that some drivers have reported that it's illegal in certain areas because of the danger it poses. The cargo space is a joke. A regular-sized bicycle barely fits in the truck bed. In comparison, a micro-truck like the Subaru Sambar has a bed of nearly the same size. The Cybertruck is bigger than a Ford F-150, yet offers less practical storage. And then there's the interior. No gauges, no stalks, no traditional controls. Everything is managed through a single touchscreen. Want to check your speed? Look at the screen. Want to turn on your wipers? Look at the screen. Want to shift into reverse? Look at the screen. That means taking your eyes off the road constantly, making the driving experience borderline dangerous. And as for comfort, imagine driving a 3-ton beast where you can't even see half the cars around you. But that's not even the worst part. The Cybertruck has a hidden flaw that could cost owners thousands of dollars, and Tesla won't tell you about it. When Elon Musk first announced the Cybertruck, he promised an affordable, game-changing electric pickup. The base model? Just $40,000, a price that would undercut traditional gas-powered trucks while offering futuristic technology. But when Tesla finally opened orders, that price vanished into thin air. The real starting price? $61,000. That's a 52% increase, meaning buyers are paying an extra $21,000 just for the privilege of owning the most controversial truck on the market. And that's just the base model. Want the high-performance version? That'll set you back nearly $100,000. So much for making EVs more accessible. But here's the real kicker: the hidden maintenance costs that Tesla doesn't advertise. Because as bad as the price hike is, the real financial nightmare starts after you've bought the truck. The Cybertruck may be expensive, poorly built, and riddled with issues, but that hasn't stopped over 2 million people from putting down a reservation. The question is, will they ever actually receive their truck? Tesla has been intentionally vague about how long it will take to fulfill these orders. But let's do the math. Right now, Tesla's estimated maximum production capacity is 150,000 Cybertrucks per year. Even if they somehow manage to increase that number to 250,000, as Musk optimistically claims, there's still a major problem. At the current production rate, if you placed a deposit today, your Cybertruck wouldn't arrive for another 13 years. That's not a waiting period. That's an entire generation. By the time your Cybertruck actually gets delivered, we might have self-driving flying cars. At this point, the Cybertruck has already proven to be overpriced, poorly engineered, and nearly impossible to obtain. But perhaps its biggest flaw is the one that makes it a serious danger to everyone on the road. For starters, the sheer weight of the Cybertruck is a disaster waiting to happen. Weighing in at nearly 7,000 pounds, this vehicle isn't just heavy. It's heavier than a full-size SUV, making it one of the most dangerous consumer vehicles ever produced. In a collision, the Cybertruck will obliterate any standard car it crashes into, leaving smaller vehicles and their passengers at a massive disadvantage. And that's not even the worst part. Unlike other trucks, which are built with rounded edges to minimize injury in pedestrian accidents, the Cybertruck is covered in sharp, angular steel panels. Meaning, if you get hit by one of these things, it's not just an impact, it's a potentially lethal blade cutting through anything in its path. Instead of fixing the problem, Tesla has remained silent, leaving customers to deal with the consequences. But as if all of that wasn't bad enough, there's one final illusion about the Cybertruck that needs to be exposed: its so-called bulletproof body. Because despite all of Musk's grand claims, the Cybertruck isn't bulletproof at all. And we know this because someone actually tested it. The bulletproof myth didn't just start with the shattered windows during Tesla's infamous demo, it was a key part of the Cybertruck's entire marketing strategy. Musk repeatedly claimed that the truck's stainless steel exoskeleton could withstand bullets, making it a rugged, apocalypse-ready vehicle. But then, Adin Ross, a well-known internet personality and Cybertruck owner, decided to put that claim to the test. He shot at his own Cybertruck. The result? The steel body collapsed inward on impact. The bullet went straight through the exterior, leaving clear damage, completely contradicting Musk's claims. The Cybertruck's so-called armor wasn't bulletproof at all. It was just a fancy marketing gimmick. Once again, Tesla had lied. And yet, Musk's most devoted fans continued to defend the truck, insisting that it was still the future of vehicles. The Cybertruck's failures go beyond engineering. It was also marketed as a lifestyle. Tesla's so-called base camp mode was meant to transform the truck into a futuristic, off-grid survival vehicle. But what did Tesla actually deliver? A tent. Not a built-in camping system, not a modular sleeping space, but a simple, collapsible tent that attaches to the truck bed. And for this, Tesla charges a staggering $3,000. For that price, you could buy a high-end overland camper. Instead, Tesla owners are paying a premium for what is essentially a rebranded camping accessory. And here's the irony: the truck bed itself isn't even spacious enough to make camping inside practical. It's uncomfortable, poorly designed, and completely impractical for long-term outdoor use. This raises an even bigger question. Was the Cybertruck ever meant to be a real vehicle? Or was it just a distraction, an ego project disguised as innovation? The truth is, the Cybertruck isn't a product of demand or necessity. It's a product of Elon Musk's personal obsessions. Tesla's success has always been built on mass market appeal. The Model 3 and Model Y became bestsellers because they were practical, affordable, and accessible. They helped push electric vehicles into the mainstream,